Hey guys, my name is Tom or TOMVMAKEUP and welcome back to a new video. Welcome back to my channel. It's been such a long time since I recorded. Again, it is now 1:37 in the night. I didn't want to postpone the recording any longer, so today I'm here to answer all of your Q&As that you requested on my Instagram. Before we proceed, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Help me build our community and give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and don't forget to press the notification bell if you want to get notified if I upload a new video. I did a Q&A on my Instagram stories where I asked what are your makeup related questions. All the subscribers that asked about my personal life, that's for a different video. This one is going to be all about makeup. And there's something new. At the end of the video, I'm going to implement a sort of a poll. At the end of the video, you guys are going to decide what video I will be filming next. So keep on watching. So the first one comes from IC Ikmans Jody, and he asks, or she asks, I'm sorry, why is baking so important? Well, just to answer that very quickly, I don't always bake. For the people who don't know what baking is, in makeup terms, baking means that you are going to set your concealer or foundation with a loose powder just to lock it in tightly to your skin so it doesn't move for the rest of the day or for the rest of the night. It depends on what time you're applying your makeup. But basically, it is to make your foundation or concealer last longer. Why don't I always bake? It's just because some concealers are very dry and some concealers are very oily or greasy and tend to crease more. So if I use a concealer that is more for a drier skin type, so for somebody who has a dry skin, they don't want to use a lot of waterproof makeup because waterproof makeup dries very quickly on the skin and it kind of dries out the skin as well. So if I'm using that kind of a concealer, I don't bake. If I use a more greasy concealer underneath the eyes, for example, and I don't want to have creasing in the fine lines underneath my eyes, I'm definitely going to set a lot of loose powder underneath my eyes. I let it sit for 5 minutes and then I just wipe it away. Or I just let it sit for my whole makeup routine. So to bake, I would recommend a invisible powder. This one is a Celestial VEIL from Mesauda Milano, and it is a translucent or transparent powder. So that means it fits for a lot of skin tones. They do have a more yellow undertoned powder, which gives a little bit of color, but not too much, and a more darker one that's more suitable for darker skin tones. And what I like about this powder is that it's really, you can see it like already evaporating because it's a so fine milled powder that it's like really so soft when you apply it to your skin. You don't see it like laying there like a big layer of powder on your skin. And it comes in, I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a little net, or how do you say it, little piece of fabric here that kind of keeps the powder into the jar, and you just have to like go in with your brush a little bit to pick up the powder. And yeah, this like works really well, especially underneath the eyes and actually for the whole skin to bake. All right, I will link all of the products in the description box below, so if you guys are interested, you can easily find them and, you know, get them and try them out if you want to. I don't get anything out of this, just so you know. I'm just here for your information. I hope I kind of filled in your question, Jody. Erin_I_. Since when did you know? On what age did you know? Yes, I want to do makeup. I was already, let me say, somewhere in my 20s when I decided that I wanted to do makeup, and it kind of grew. It's not like I woke up one day and said, oh, you know what? I want to do makeup, let's go to school. No, it started very organically. I made up a lot of my friends, my girlfriends. At Halloween, I always had a little makeup stash. somewhere lying in the house, and even when there was nothing to do with makeup, I would like wear makeup myself at home just to try out stuff. But most of the times I was just like making up my girlfriends, and that's how I kind of got interested in the whole thing. So, but let's say somewhere around 23, 24, yeah. INC Mel says, SOS, dark circles. All right, when you have dark circles underneath your eye, you probably want me to solve all of that problematic stuff going underneath your eyes. You probably are asking which kind of a concealer is the best. I cannot make them disappear magically. I only can like conceal them. The best way to conceal dark under eye circles, it depends on the kind of a color. Most of the times if you have dark circles, they tend to be like a little bit more bluish. Some people may have like a really dark, almost black under eye circles. What you want to do is you want to push warmth into the darkness of the circles. So most of the time it's the darkest part would be here. It's clever to apply a kind of a orangey, peachy concealer here, maybe with a little bit of red inside. Sometimes I use multiple or different colors of concealer just to be sure that I get rid of all of the darkness. So you have to warm up the blue, if that makes sense. So don't, if you have, for example, like a yellow skin tone, don't go with a yellow concealer underneath your eyes, because it will turn out green, because blue and yellow makes green. If you have blue underneath your eyes and you warm it up with a kind of a warmer color, which for fair skin tones would be a peach color. For more darker skin tones, it can be really bright orange, because you want to push a lot more warmth into the more black under eye circles, or with fair skin with the more bluish under eye circles, you want to use like a more of an orangey peachy color, just to warm it up, just to get rid of the darkness, get rid of the blueness. It's going to even out and neutralize the blue or the dark of the black. And after that, depending on the darkness of the under eye circles, you can just go over with your foundation or just like a lighter concealer, because you do not want to have like orange circles underneath your eye. So if you have darker circles and you want to get rid of the darker circles, don't go for the more yellow or greenish olive colors, but go more for this kind of like these two. This is like a more softer peach pink color. This one is more red, so this one I would use if someone has a lot more darkness underneath the eyes. I make up a lot of different skin tones, so for me this is really interesting. If it's just for yourself, I wouldn't recommend this. By the way, if you use it, it's a more kind of a greasy, oily, moisturizing concealer, so definitely bake this product. But if it's just for yourself, let's just compare these two. Like this is a highlight pen, and here this is a more like a softer peachy color, like a more of an orange soft peachy color. If you have a scarce skin tone, oh, my skin is so scared. If you have a fair skin tone, just have a little bit of darkness underneath your eyes, this one will do. If you have really dark circles and you want to get rid of them, just apply this orangey highlight pen. It's very creamy and easily blendable. So you can see that's a lot of orange in there. Just use a little bit more on the darker part, and just blend it out ever so slightly. You can even bake it a little bit so the orange sets into the skin, and then go over with your normal concealer, which fits your skin tone a lot better, or your foundation. These ones are also from Kryolan, and the orange is number 6. I'm gonna link it down below, and the softer one is number 3. And that's how I solve dark circle problems. Next, ferme ta gueule. It means shut up in French. _1 asks, I have an oily skin tone. I have an oily skin type. I have an oily skin type. Yes, that's right. What helps? Well, I will recommend two products. I use the Ordinary. It's a peeling solution. It's the AHA 30% plus BHA 2% peeling solution. It is a 10 minutes exfoliating facial. So don't exceed the time, just do it 10 minutes. This is a miracle product because it will get rid of all of the dirt into your skin. This product makes your skin very clean and very soft. You will not believe if you do this once and you use it once for 10 minutes. I would also recommend it to do it like maximum 2 or maybe 3 times a week. If you do it 10 minutes and you feel your skin, it's soft as a baby's butt. And I'm not overreacting. It's like really, I use this a lot of the times and it improved my skin very well. Even black spots in my skin started to disappear and whatever or whatnot, greasiness into the skin. And if you want to apply a primer before you do your makeup, make sure you use a primer that has silica inside. Yes, this one has silica inside. Silica is a product that kind of absorbs oil into onto the skin. So when your skin when you clean your skin and you apply this before your makeup, during the day, this will like absorb all of the oil into your skin and your makeup will stay a lot longer. I only recommend this for people with oily skin. If you have more drier skin, I do not recommend any primers. I do recommend a good skin hydration cream. All right? Shani Pitiliun, it's a really strange name, it's probably Dutch. What's the easiest eye makeup look for a beginner? I think just like the easiest makeup eye that you can is just to take a black kohl pencil or a black eye pencil and just apply this on top of your upper lash line and as well on your bottom lash line. You can also use a brown pencil if you want a more softer look and just blend it out even with your fingers or with a cotton swab or a small blending brush. Just rub it out and apply an eyeshadow of your choice. You can do like a bright color or you can do like a more brown or even a black if you want to go for a more of a kind of a smoky eye. But that's the most easy way to apply some kind of an easy makeup look, an eye makeup look. If you do this and you don't go too high, just stay on top of your lashes and underneath your lashes, don't exaggerate. If you do it like this, you will work really safe and you will not end up looking like a panda or whatsoever. This is probably the most easy application for an eye makeup. Jana.dp asks, is it smart to use liquid latex around the eye to mimic a wound, a hole into your eye? You can use latex around your eye. Don't go too close to your eyeball because the product can irritate a lot if it ends up the fumes of the latex can irritate your eye a little bit. So, and never ever apply latex on hair. Okay, not in your normal hair, not in your beard, and especially not on your brows if you want to keep them, because if you pull them off, you will pull out your hairs very quickly, unless you use a very soft latex like an eyelash glue that's safe to put on your eyebrows. But then again, eyelash glue, it does adhere and have some kind of a stickiness to it, but it will not be the same like in normal latex. Cover your eyebrows with MASTIX. That's a skin glue or beard glue. Make sure you have MASTIX remover at home, and then you can easily work with liquid latex around or on your eyebrow. If you go around the eye, just go a little bit more here on the safe zone and just don't go really close to the eyelid. Okay, so I had a lot of questions about dark circles underneath your eye. _look sketches _ asks, how can you, and this is going to be the last one. If you guys want me to do another one and just go over all of the rest, because you did had a lot of questions. I'm already filming more than 20 minutes, I think 25 minutes. So you know, I can only cram that much in one video. Otherwise, we're just are going to stay here for hours and hours and hours. But I'm going to choose a last one. And this is from _LukeSketches_. This is how can you easily blend an eyeshadow and to perfection, and how do you make the perfect winged eyeliner wing? So those are 2 questions, but I do have my whiteboard here. I set it here for a reason, so I will draw a little bit. Okay, if you want to blend out your eyeshadows, just apply your eyeshadow, blend it out as good as possible or as perfect as possible as you can. If it's not really blended to your satisfaction, just take a clean blending brush with fluffy hairs and just go over the lines where it's not blended good enough. If you do it like this, you will not add color, but you will just blend out the existing colors that are already on the skin and just blend them more out and make it a lot more softer. That's the thing I always do. I will just draw some kind of an eye shape here. I hope you guys can see it. Yes, you can see it. So what you have to keep in mind is that eyeliner is not suitable for every eye shape. All right, you have your crease here. That's the line here where your eyelid folds into when you blink your eyes. If you apply an eyeliner, just be aware that you always stay underneath the crease here. So you can just like set a little stripe or a guide line here and just connect it to your upper lash line, and then just fill in the eyeliner. For some eye shapes, the crease is a lot more longer than some others. So let's say this eye is kind of okay for me to have an eyeliner because I do have enough space between my outer corner of my eye and my crease, so I can easily draw an eyeliner here. This one is a little bit more difficult because this eye is a lot lower than this one. A lot of people have this. Now you know. So if I would do like an eyeliner here, you can see that my crease here ends a lot lower than on this side. So this is more like a more open eye, and this one is a more close set eye. If you try to do an eyeliner here and you go over the crease, you will get like a really strange shape. It will not you will not have this beautiful classic fluid line, but you will have like a little crack where your crease is. So if you want to fix this, you can. Let's say that your crease comes down here. You can always start from underneath your bottom lash line. Keep in mind to not draw the line over or into the crease, and just stay below the crease. And you can connect this to your outer corner of your eyes and just fill in the eyeliner. So this eyeliner will be a lot more horizontal, but it is still an eyeliner. All right, so we all have different kind of eye shapes, so you have to adjust your eyeliner to your own eye shape. Oh my god, the concealer just ended up on my fucking pants. So yeah, that's my tip for the eyeliner. I hope you're satisfied. If you have questions about the things that I told you or the things that I learned today, if you have any questions about this, just leave it in the comments below. And for the next video, you can choose, or I can proceed with my question and answer, so Q&A, or do you want to see me making perfume or telling you how I made perfume? So I made perfume, I filmed a little bit about it. Just leave in the comment section below #perfume if you want to see the one with perfume, or #Q&A if you want another Q&A. Thank you guys for watching. I hope it was kind of helpful a little bit to some of you. I'd love to see you guys in the next video. All right, bye.